now time for our penultimate fight of the evening. This bout is scheduled for 4 rounds in the light heavyweight division. Introducing first, boxing out of the blue corner to my left. He is wearing blue trunks with white trim and lettering. He comes to us all the way from Buenos Aires, Argentina. Ladies and gentlemen, he's a battle-tested veteran. We welcome back to Massachusetts, Jose Aubel. And his opponent, standing directly across the ring, fighting out of the red corner to my right, wearing blue trunks with silver and red trim. He comes to us from New York City. His record, perfect. 2 wins, 0 defeats, 1 big win by way of knockout. A warm Boston Boxing Promotions welcome for Jehanzeb, Rizwan. 4 rounds, light heavyweights.
All right, here we go. We got 4 rounds. Both guys coming at the light heavyweight limit. So certainly the heaviest weight of the career of Jose Aubel is fought typically around the welterweight. Well, Jehanzeb is fought around super middleweight, just over the light heavyweight limit in the past. You can see, Aaron, the size difference visually.
Definitely a huge
I spilled my water a little
advantage
bit during the intros, just marveling at the size difference here.
This is a middleweight bout.
Here we go.
You know, I thought Tony Andriozzi was too small for light heavyweight, and
here you go.
Jose Aubel is putting him to shame.
Jose Aubel says, "Hold my beer." Yeah, Jose Aubel debut in June 2016 at 134 pounds.
Wow.
He's fought guys like Liam Pyro, who's the current world champion.
Another southpaw.
At welterweight. And I mentioned he fought James Perella. He's fought Anthony Marcella Jr. out of Providence, Michael Henn, as well as Nick Molina. So he's made those trips to New England quite a bit.
So he has a laundry list of some top talent in New England.
Absolutely. But no one as big as Jehanzeb Rizwan, who himself turned pro just recently in October 2025. This is his first trip to New England.
You see Rizwan's really trying to make use of that reach with a little bit of post stiff arm off the jab.
Yeah, I saw his last fight. I saw a guy that was boxing pretty carefully in there. I think he's still working on his confidence, but you can see the skills. Rizwan is a former New York Ringmasters champion in the novice division. And he participated in the World Olympic the qualifiers for the Olympics.
Oh wow!
So I believe he was trying to qualify as a member of Pakistan, but he fell short and was unable to qualify. But the fact that Pakistan felt confident enough to send him,
so maybe
says a lot.
A little bit more skillful beyond his record.
Yeah, I don't know how many amateur bouts he's had. But that tells me that he's definitely got some skills. He's only 21 years old.
So he's still learning and developing in the sport.
Nice body shot there. It's probably the hardest punch of the fight so far. Certainly the loudest. But Aubel is.
Rizwan definitely doesn't look like he's putting the most behind his punches.
No.
Seems like he has a little bit of a crowd here tonight, though.
He's wiry. He's tricky.
Oh, look at that. Jose Aubel with a little bit of showmanship. Little step there. Little fake out. I mean, you could tell Aubel, but just by the way he moves. He's so durable, and he knows how to survive, bend at those hips, make punches miss, be awkward.
Jehanzeb finally trying to trap him in the corner here. Aubel, 39 years old compared to Jehanzeb's 21 years of age.
Oh.
And down goes Aubel for the first time in the fight.
A little body shot seemed to hurt.
Again, the size difference really in play here. Let's see if
Rizwan, he has so much leverage, just being, 5'11" versus, 5'1".
It's tough.
I mean, we say, he's not putting a lot on his punches, but I don't think he needs to. It's just leverage is doing most of the work for him at this point.
Aubel is back up on his feet. He's still moving around.
And he's dancing around a bit.
For a guy that took a knockdown, seems to be okay. Rizwan pumping the jab.
Oh, look at that.
And Aubel doing a little
looky here. What was that?
Did a little motion. Where do those punches go?
Wow.
So, yes, a 10-8 round for Rizwan. But Jose Aubel is hanging in there.
You know, even that knockdown was a funky looking knockdown. He took a little bit of a body shot, took a knee. I don't know if he just needed a break or wanted to, it's one of those funny things. So it's funny with these veterans. They have these little quirks that they do and these little tricks that they do to, last throughout the fight. So Aubel, you can tell he's got a lot of tricks up his sleeves.
Yeah, it's like Lopes Rodriguez. He finds a way to grind out and survive.
Yep.
So again, we're in the co-main. We have our main event coming up. I know you're all been waiting for it. Nikki Tejada, Nick Molina, WBA, NABA Super Lightweight Gold Championship. Should be a really explosive fight. That's why everyone's really in this building to see. And this packed Bill Ricca Elks Lounge.
This building is packed for Nikki and Nick. Yep.
A lot of standing room happening right now. But we still have to get through this fight. We are in the second round between Jehanzeb Rizwan and Jose Aubel. Jose Chino Aubel. Nice jab there from Jehanzeb. Let's see if he starts to put a little bit more behind it. But Jose Aubel is, despite being knocked down in the first round, he is moving around.
Yeah, I mean, he's in there. He's mobile. Like I said, he bends at the hips. He makes punches just miss, in an awkward fashion. When you're 5'1" and pretty much everybody that you're fighting has the size and reach advantage on you, you figure things out. You figure out how to survive in there.
It's impressive how he does it. Like I said, boxers who are 5'1", typically, those are guys that fight at 105.
105, exactly.
And to do this at 170 is impressive to me, to hang in like this.
I mean, people thought it was amazing that Manny Pacquiao started at, 115 and went up to 54. I mean, this guy's 5'1" fighting at 160.
Yeah, here he is. Again, you could see the size difference. It's major. But I feel like I need to see more from Rizwan. I feel like he's just watching him almost.
Agreed.
You can't be the observer in there. You need
it's one of those things.
Punches.
He needs a little bit of Italian nightmare in him. You see the way Alex comes at these guys. He throws punches. He throws caution to the wind. He knows he needs to get these guys out of there and hurt them. And at this stage, you need to do that. You know what I mean? You need to show that you can dispatch these types of opponents. And they, don't let them make you look bad. There's things to work on. And like we saw with Yoel, he worked on a lot of things, but differently.
Sure.
He worked on things, but he controlled the range. He threw punches when he wanted to throw punches. Right now, Rizwan's not really dictating anything. He's actually just following.
I was just going to say
Aubel around the ring.
He's just. I don't see enough punches right now. I mean, the thing is, it's one of these rounds where it's very little separates them, which is wild to say that, considering, again, he has a height and weight advantage over Jose Aubel. It's not like Aubel's really landing much himself either, but I just feel like if you have all these advantages in the ring, you got to use them. I don't see enough
Definitely.
really from Rizwan at this point.
No, he's being, wait, there's, patience, can be appreciated in the sport, but, it only goes so far. A little bit too much patience,
And down goes, I think they're going to call that a slip.
And Aubel, Marcel's calling a slip. Aubel saying back of the head. I mean, there wasn't nothing significant.
It wasn't
landed.
anything clean regardless, but you do have to wonder, is Aubel, he's 39, he's moving around the ring a lot. Let's see how much longer the gas take. I mean, just doing all this movement around the ring might tire him out. We'll see. And that's going to be the end of round two. Aubel hung in there, stayed on his feet. I think I'd still give that round to Rizwan, but I mean, more competitive. More competitive than I would have imagined.
I wouldn't mind seeing Alex Neneve in there with Rizwan.
Yeah.
At 160 pounds.
Yeah.
I'm going to matchmake right now.
I love it.
Peter Zimmer, you heard it here first.
Yeah.
Matchmaker extraordinaire. I think that's a fun middleweight matchup.
Yeah, you'd have to wonder, if Jehanzeb was in the ring with the Italian Nightmare, who can make 168, right? He's fought as low as there, 175.
He can make 168, and eventually I think he...
Would he be ready for an opponent like that who's going to be in his face the entire time? That's what I'm wondering, because
that's what local boxing is about. You know what I mean?
That's what's he's gonna eventually have to fight somebody like that.
You know, both men eventually gonna have to step up, and you step up like that with each other. Two undefeated prospects. That's what local boxing is all about. So.
I'm not trying to force anything here, but just in my mind, I'm wondering. But it's interesting. Stylistically, it's interesting.
Very, very interesting matchup.
Very different approaches to how they're fighting tonight, and that's going to be ruled a knockdown. Glancing shots at the head there. Aubel taking the count here. Let's see. He's got to beat it. I think he's a bit wobbly.
And again, we see Aubel. It's partly looks like a checkout, partly looks like a tactic.
The balance is the balance.
It's a very ugly fight. It's a weird knock. I mean, again,
look at him. He's still saying, "Bring it on."
He went down and he just put his hands out to say, "Bring it on." He's in the.
But a body shot caught him.
And we see it. We know. Those body shots don't feel great.
But he has pride. He doesn't want to just go down.
He's popping back up with the arms up in the air. Oh, can't touch the ceiling though. That's good.
Yeah, but, 2 knockdowns in the round now. Let's see if Rizwan gets him out of there. That should be it. There you go.
Marcel's going to
3 knockdowns. Marcel's going to stop it. 3rd round stoppage for Rizwan. A much more measured approach tonight than I think the Italian Nightmare had, but they both get their knockouts.
Both got knockouts, both prospects, both rising. Hey,
both guys.
Interesting stuff, you know what I mean? All respect to Rizwan and his team. I hope they still continue to do well. And
there's some work to do for sure, but
we'll see, a good result. Yeah, we'll see in the future. And good fight. Did what he had to do in there tonight.
Yeah. So that'll be Rizwan's 3rd win in 9 months. Aubel doing a push-up to show, hey, I'm still all right. And hey, credit to him he took 4 knockdowns and he's still up there on his feet, but Father Time eventually catches up with you.
Yes.
It happens. But for a guy that was out of the ring for 4 years, long flight to get here, height disadvantage, size disadvantage.
Really had everything stacked against him.
Everything. You have no advantages coming into this fight.
No advantages. I mean, he was still
did pretty well, all things considered.
Still in there. Still had showmanship. Still throwing punches. Still having a good time. Entertained the crowd while he was doing it. And, Rizwan gets it done. Aubel goes home with another loss, but his pride looks intact. He looks like he's having a good time.
Oh, yeah. There is the Pakistani flag.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes at 1 minute, 1 second of round number 3. Your winner via knockout and still undefeated, Jehanzeb Rizwan.
Someone wears fucking right around 130. Never gets that you really coming as is.